Hi guys, this is a new approach to my videos, so I hope it's a little bit more informative, should I say. This one is a photograph I've taken of Mesa Verde in America, and we're all obviously familiar with it. So what was of interest to me on this one was the fact that there seemed to be some sort of watches that I can see in here. So I'm just going to speed forward to the next one and show you exactly what I'm talking about. And hopefully this adds a lot more insight to the videos that I'll be producing. Okay, so I've chosen this guy in particular, which is the arrow showing you guys, and the next few photographs are going to be him enlarged to quite a larger size, so you have a better view of what he looks like. But yeah, take a look for yourself, it's quite interesting. Alright, so this is him enlarged. I'm sure you're getting a better idea of exactly what sort of reason I'm paying attention to him moreover, and the fact that I call them watches, because he looks like he's crouching down and just watching really. So I'm going to go into more detail and adjust some light and let you guys see exactly how I filled in the lines and why I've come to the conclusions that I do, that what we're looking at is not exactly what we've been told to believe. I mean, mountains and things that have this kind of appearance, it doesn't work like that. Pareidolia, that is just a waste of time. That is just another thing to try and have us question our own selves. And, you know, our eyes are what we navigate this world with. So nobody's going to tell me any different as to what I do and do not see, especially if I'm able to, you know, have you guys see it as well. Okay, so this is the gentleman, or whatever this is, in question. What I have noticed is there's a lot of being said about the Nephilim and the Seraphim and Cherubim, about having 4 heads and that. And I have actually noticed that some of these beings do have 4 different heads as such, but not really heads. They'll have their main head, and then there'll be a head on either side on shoulders. And then there'll be one at the back of their heads as well. It's like an exoskeleton. But anyway, this is the guy I'm talking about. And just behind him, you'll see some phantom-looking guy looking straight at you with an earring in his ear. Well, that's the real guy. The watcher guy is basically what you're seeing from behind. Alright, this one over here is exactly the same as what you've just seen. Because these are multi-layered, it's almost as if a being makes up another being, makes up another being, and you have to place them over each other to get an idea of the overall entity that you're looking at. It is very difficult, but if I could explain it any other way, it's overlaid. There is a being within a being within a being within a being. So some of the photographs, things that I've posted before, have a lot of eyes on them. It's because if you trace from the eyes down, you can actually make a being from him, and you can follow his head. He has his own mouth, nose, his entire structure is perfect. And then you look just above that and you'll see another set of eyes, and that will be another being, which is made up of the being that you've just seen. It is extremely difficult to try and explain, so hence why I add the different eyes to try and indicate the different beings. Okay, and this one here is a perfect example of what I was trying to tell you guys, is that there are beings within beings within beings in these things. And what totally blows my mind is a lot of people are telling me, oh, it's pareidolia, are you seeing things? But you know what? There is no way possible that our planet can produce these pictures just like this of these entities or whatever they are. Everybody can see them. The GPS is all at the bottom of these photographs. They're not, I'm not making this up. I'm not putting these lines in. I'm not imagining anything. That is exactly what I'm seeing. And that is why I always give you the original photograph of the screenshot I've taken of Google Earth, and all the description is there that you need. You can go and find out yourself and see if you can see these things yourself. And I mean, if you have a trained eye and you are getting used to my videos, I'm sure it will be much easier for you to try and see these things, or even to see them with your naked eye if you go through Google Earth. I have a few more videos that I have, but if I can give you guys any advice, if you want to know what freaky is, if you go Google Earthing and you want to take a look at some of those trees are pretty different. I have got a video that coming up about those really strange trees, but do yourself a favor. go and have a Google at some of the trees. If you're in America, take a look at your trees and your surroundings. Those trees are pretty different. And to me, what got my attention and got my eye more keen onto this kind of thing was the shadows the trees were making did not appear like any shadow of a tree that I ever knew. So that's some interesting research if you want to go and have a look at the trees on Google. Those are pretty interesting trees.